Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense on first down.
Oh my God.
Yo, it's Murray in here, bro.
It's Allen.
Yeah.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires on the move. How about
Bro, Kamari, be ready by like 5 in the morning.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the coordinator.
They'll throw it on first down. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Quarterback checking off. On second down, wants to throw it. Dances away with the catch. It's Singleton. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Wants to throw on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Looking for his man. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he'd gotten the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Buying some time. Trying to escape. There's a live football. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
Picked off. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is ready to give him a first down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell.
And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around, and there was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air, it's Allard. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 4...
Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Right on target this time. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Get it out on the screen. Spins away from one. He's run out of bounds. Been a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Going up top on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he got loose. It was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes his connection. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves it with 3rd and 3.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Durham. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
Hey, just stop it, bro.
The late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff.
You're still down 2 scores.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Using his legs, it's Singleton. Got room at the 35. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half, not too far away. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. On the run, still looking. And that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys, and that's exactly what that QB did on that angle.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Looking to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Looking for a man. It's Allard. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw it again. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, I know he gets the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually catch.
And he makes the grab at the 20. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Pressure coming. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Getting some heat. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pocket starts to collapse. The sweet feet buy a little time. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
But I didn't found this out how to make the adjustments on defense.
On to attempt the try. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And I just like, no, I'm actually ready to play
the two-point conversion, guys. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier.
Why?
Goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. So they've got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away.
And I'll take it out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage
Tell
here,
my
so while you
bro,
want to
you're
be
real
aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap one.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst thing, Jesse, in this situation in the fourth quarter.
You're right, David. You don't want to be reckless. So as a play caller here, let's dial up some things you know your quarterback sees well in the passing game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys,
Yeah, call
holding
it
their
time out
gaps,
then, bro.
running to the football, nowhere to go.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense.
Hey,
3rd and long, back
enjoy
up inside their
this.
20.
Actually,
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
Hey, bring it back.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now adjusting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hands. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. On target. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
The corners are walked up tight. A 1st down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Bro, this Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical. Just
I love you too, twin. Stop playing! You cannot beat me.
Penn State D-line just dominates.
You cannot.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver.
Blitz every time, but you can't stop it, bro. You're going to blitz every single time,
And the
bro.
quarterback
Yes,
gets hit
you're
again.
going to
We
blitz
already know this defense has
every
gotten home to him
single
multiple
time, bro.
times in this
And I
game.
pray
So
that you
here
can
you
make
are,
it,
you're
bro.
trailing
Yeah.
in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A Lazarus-like comeback.
I won, bro. Chris, I won, bro. GG's, fam. Easy little game. GG's, son. GG's, bro. Hey, it was fun while it lasted, though. Like, real talk.
Get this football back and do some damage with it.
It was fun while it lasted, Chris.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read.
Hey, mind you, I will go regular kick formation, bro. If you get this, you have a chance to win still, man.
Maybe time for a play or two. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time.
I hate losing too, bro. Ain't even gonna lie. Like, I really hate losing.
The first guys, what do? They go block.
That's why I
blow
win.
somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this,
I mean, I really hope so.
Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Allard. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. The Nittany Lions in the
I really
hurry
hate to
up.
hear that, though, too. It's really good, though.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. It came down to the final quarter. clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's why I put it on 4 minutes, man. I don't even like the excuses, bro. Mind you. So I just want to let you know, bro, that I'm really like that, bro. Like, dead serious, man. I mean, y'all supposed to be beating with Texas, bro. Let me just, no, yeah, you're right. I just want to let you know I can beat you with your team, bro. Like, that's just, I just want to show you, bro, I own you in this game. Like, real talk. Let me just go ahead and use Ebo's prayer. Mind you, actually, I'm gonna see what this defense does. I'm gonna see what this defense does. Mind you, bro, this is not.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Well, that wasn't the start they were looking for on offense. They're trying to be aggressive. First play of the game and throw it. Bad decision by the quarterback, though, leads to an INT.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to take a shot right away. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43.
I'm going to make it more distance.
He wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
Come on, make him fumble
Texas. From one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do.
Can anyone catch him? They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I gotta get
used to in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They keep attacking through the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Come on.
Quarterback
Stop
all
on me,
over
bro.
the place, trying to make a
Not
play,
gonna work,
but eventually he goes down.
It's not that type of quarterback.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It's fourth down, and this
Really
offense is
trying
going
it,
to
bro.
stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. Throws to the wideout.
Come on!
And it's incomplete.
To
A
know
missed
that
opportunity.
And that is a big time
I think it's
drop right
good.
there.
I mean,
Down,
I think
opportunity
Gardendale
to
is a
catch
good
it,
fit.
maybe
I
get
wish
the
it
first
was.
down.
That's what I'm asking.
That is a tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, we're
See
going
what
to need you
Chris
later
doing.
on. I still believe it.
Hey, you gonna cut up? You gonna cut up for sure.
They'll
You gonna
run
cut
the
up.
RPO
You
and
gonna cut
fire
up.
to the right.
You gonna
Still
cut up.
running at the 40.
You gonna cut up.
A
Come on.
huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
So you just gotta make tackles, bro. Man, they ain't picking
That
up
last
play,
big
bro.
play has them in
Contemplating
position
life,
to
man.
threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Come on.
He's brought
He did
down
not
quickly.
tackle
Minimum gain
him.
there,
Come
still a bit short
on,
of the
bro.
first down. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and
4-yard
still
gain.
making the play.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, once I go up 14-0, I'm put Archman in there. They glazing this man so much in gym, bro. Not even tough. Like Heisman, bro.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work.
I don't know what it is. Decision mechanics.
Fast motion from the offense. To the ground to try to move the chains.
I'm going for this, bro. Like, I already tackled.
4th and 1. Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Fires and picked off.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that
Man, you're
exactly
trash,
where the QB
bro.
was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense,
Hey,
they can stay aggressive,
come on.
knowing that their defense is
He
going to
just
bail
throwing
them out time
stupid
and
stuff,
time again.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
give me the
especially
ball,
when you
bro.
go for those 4th down situations.
It's
You do that a
good
lot of
making
times
me
because
mad.
you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Come on.
And the defense
It's so
makes a
box,
play,
bro.
sacking him back at the 10.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unloads it left.
Come on.
And a missed
Hey, bro, you
opportunity
trying
on
too
3rd
hard.
down
Punt me the
as
ball, bro.
defense knocks it free.
Punt me the
and
ball,
4th
son.
down is coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Come on, white boy. Go get
3
you.
and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Come on, 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 come on.
We've reached the 2-minute
Why he for
warning, and
catch?
we'll see if the offense can build on
My
this
try.
lead before the break.
Chill, chill.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Moving away from pressure.
No, come on, bro.
Dangerous idea.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
This is only crazy because I'm not.
Bengals will run the offense out onto
I almost got a call.
They'll throw it on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Now on second down. Fires to the wide out. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He'll pull it down.
You gotta go out of bounds, bro. Hey, if you don't score before half, you might as well quit, bro. Seriously.
Not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that first down. They dial up a pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Now on second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly.
That's a pig. You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here, bro.
Taking a shot on second down.
Like, this man dead serious seatbelt, bro. Like, you not see man attributes, bro. What? That gave me an offsides call?
Looking left. Already find a hole in that secondary.
That gave me an offsides call, bro.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Yeah, you're trash.
On the deep ball.
You are trash, bro.
That you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He unleashes a long one. Snags it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in.
I don't know why.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive.
Take me back to you.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Yeah. Oh, Golden back here too.
Coming out with it, it's Golden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Yes, I do that.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Threw a pick last time, almost threw another one, but you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the playmaking as opposed to giving it to the other team, though.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to get to him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. And stampeding through the defense. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're... He's going for the big play.
Now he getting taken out. He getting taken out. He's got to get taken out, bro. Like, mind you, that's my dot. That's really my dot right there. That's literally my dot right there. Touchdown. One play, touchdown.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Quarterback checking the play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here.
Like, look how easy this is, bro. Yeah, Chris, yeah.
Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a...
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
I love you too much. Heaven's my witness, and this is a fact.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the...
Deep shot for the end zone.
Hit. Come on.
And he
Need it.
interception.
Need it.
Man, that is how
Need
you get
it.
it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up.
Yeah.
Nice job running with this guy, seeing the
Not so
football,
easy,
breaking on
bro.
it, making the
When I win this
interception,
game, I know
making the
Chris
big
gonna be
play
like,
for his
bro, I'm
team.
tired of losing, bro. I'm getting off, bro. Just that easy to beat this game,
First
Chris.
down here for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the
It's
left
just too
side.
easy to beat you,
And
Chris.
he holds it in at the 25.
Chris, are you gonna quit again, bro? You gonna quit, bro?
Texas. And once
Know how
he
you
found
get,
some
fam. You like to
daylight, it
quit,
was
bro.
time to make a house call.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving
You
touchdown.
cooking this,
of the game.
man.
That's your
Mind you,
job
this
as
is
a
all
coach.
live like you
Find
want it, bro.
playmakers,
This is all
get them the
live,
ball
bro.
So they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Here comes the two-point try.
The beast is out.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Dumps it to the back.
Why he stop running?
And that one is right on target if his target
Get in
was the first
there.
throw. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
He wants to pass it on second down.
Good defense. This is why you're in the NFL. This is why you're in the NFL, bro.
Ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of the football. We can't have any more.
Oh yeah, we like this, Chris. But
At the 45.
Humble.
Turns this into a
Saw you slid before you got there. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
A
Hold on.
famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to.
That man quitting out, bro. It's just not even close, bro. Like, this not even close, man. It's not even close, bro. Yo, where's Aaron at so he could get this belt, bro? And if you can forgive me, love.